Hi everybody and welcome to the Brennard Suburban Zoo. Today we're going to do a feeding video slash meet most of the animals kind of video. So during the video you'll get to see most, not all, the animals that we've got, and you get to see us feeding them. When it comes to feeding, sometimes you get an absolute brilliant day where they all eat perfectly for you, and then other times it's a bit hit and miss, so hopefully we get a good day. Enjoy the video. Right, the first spider we're going to do is my Brachyopelma amelia, which is a Mexican redleg. This one is affectionately known as Albus. He's been a little bit off his food at the minute, so I think he may be in pre-molt. I'm saying he, I'm not 100% sure whether it's a he or a she, but I'm going to offer him a hopper 4 and see how it goes. Well, I'm going to leave that in with him and see whether he eats it over the course of tonight. And I will remove it in the next 24 hours if he does not. He's just gone hiding down the back there. As you can see, he's got a bit of baldness on his abdomen because he is a bit of a kicker. Does kick hairs. All I'm going to do now is change his water. There he is. Give him a bit of extra food. Another bit of food to see whether he eats. I always put 2 in just to give him the option. Next up is Severus. He's my Aphiopelma semini, or a Costa Rican zebra. I don't think I'm going to be able to get you a good view of him because he might be hidden away. He likes to hide just inside that skull there. He hides inside there, and I think he might be in there. So I'm going to drop him two hoppers in, change his water, let it overflow like I did with Albus. If he pops out, I'll get you a picture of him. If not, then I will just input a picture so you get to see what he looks like. Right, so water ball out. I'm going to change that in a minute. Oh, where's that? There you go. Hopper going in. And let's say just going to drop that down the side of his hide, and he'll find that in his own time.
Oh, it's hopping out. It's coming out.
You're not allowed out. Get back in.
Ah!
Run away, Hopper. I got it back. One of the issues with having tarantulas and things like that is that you've got to be prepared to have a bug loose in your house at some point, because it is going to happen. So I'll change his water, I'll pop him a second one in, and like I said, if he comes out, I'll get you a picture. Right, we're going to move on to Bellatrix. Bellatrix is my Selmapoeus Ermania. I'm not sure whether I'm pronouncing all of these names right. I might be butchering them, but I am not Latin, so I'm giving it a go. She's known as Venezuelan sun tiger. This is one of my favourite tarantulas in my collection. She's also one of the most feisty tarantulas in my collection. Let's see whether she's going to eat for us. Doesn't look like she's in the mood for eating either. But we'll see.
She's just gone into a new home though, hasn't she?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to leave that in with her. I'm going to drop her another one in.
Oh, she might. She's moving. Where's she going, Gabby?
She's just moving away from
don't
it.
Come out, whatever you do.
Yeah, I'm going to drop her another one in because she might eat it in her own time. But yeah, as Jade just said, she has only just moved into this house, and that might influence whether she eats or not. Typically, she's a pretty solid eater. So I have no real concerns if she doesn't eat. She doesn't eat. But I'll just take those out in 24 hours if she hasn't. Right, we're going to move on to Harry. Harry is my Lasiodora parabona, otherwise known as a salmon pink birdie, quite a common species in the hobby. Now, Harry has been a little off his food. I'm not sure again whether he's going into pre-molt or whether he's just a little bit off his food. But I'm still offering it because I'm not 100%. And I will just check in 24 hours. If he hasn't eaten, I'll pull them out and then I won't offer for another week. Maybe next week I'll look if there's any more signs of him being in primo. I won't offer any food at all. Now, Lasiodora parabona have some pretty gnarly urdicating hairs, so you want to be careful if you are in their enclosures at all, and you want to make sure you're not coming out hopper. You want to make sure that you're protecting yourself as best you can. If you're ever going to mess with a substrate, just make sure that you're wearing gloves, and if you're ever going to completely change them out, for some people even a mask is necessary just to prevent those hairs from causing you a mischief. So that's Harry, the Lasiodora parabona. I'm going to give you a little bit of a close-up. There he is. The hopper's escaped. Sorry about that. Poor camera work. A hopper was escaping just as I was trying to show you. But there's Harry. I'm going to move on to Aragog, my Talitocatl albupulosis, if that's how you say it. Easy way is curly-haired tarantula. Now, he has just shed. I know it's a he because I checked his shed. He has just shed and took its first feed the other day, and it was just one cricket that I had left over, and I thought I'd drop it in as a tester, and he snaffled it. So I'm hoping that he will eat for you. Drop his second one in.
Oh,
there we
boy.
go. Snaffled it. So he's got his second one in. I'm going to do the water on the opposite side. And that's Harry fed.
No, Aragog.
Aragog fed and watered. Sorry, Harry, I've just done. That's Aragog fed and watered. But it's good to see him eating again because it has been a little while with him being in molt. It was about 3 weeks that he didn't eat for. But before that, he was a solid eater, so he was nice and plump at the time. There we go. He snaffled the second one. Good lad. Right.
On to the next one.
On to the next. Right, we're moving on to Myrtle. Myrtle is my Ankythioscera geniculata. I definitely said that one wrong. I can tell you that for free. She is a giant white knee tarantula. As you can see, she's quite small in comparison to the rest, but she is an unbelievable feeder at the minute, so she's definitely getting herself ready for a shed. Hopefully, she will eat for us. I'm just going to drop that in. If I drop this in, I have every faith that she will spin round and grab it. Hopefully you've got a good view.
There we go, that's better.
I think she definitely wants it, so she might go hunting for that later. I'm just going to change her water, and then she'll be done.
Okay, so we're done with garbage tarantulas, so we're going to move on to some of my little creatures now. This is Luna, the orchid mantis. Now, originally, when I counted the segments, I thought it was a female, but after the mistake with Picket, I'm not so sure. Turns out I'm not that great at sexing animals. So what I normally do, because we have ventilation holes on the side of the enclosure, I put them in a separate tub, just so the fruit flies don't escape. Come on you get. She jumps sometimes. There we go. Here's she pretty. This is a fun part. Try to get her to go in the tub. Sorry. There we go. She's getting much bigger. On you get. Stay in there. I'll just pop some. God, there's loads in this.
That's why I was popping the corner earlier on.
Right. Quick. In you go. Wow.
That's
okay. Well, when she's been in there for a while, I'll swap her for Tonks, the ghost mantis. There's plenty in there for her to be eating. There we go. She got one. Can you see? The cup could do with a rinse. Yum yum. And that's Luna. Next we've got Picket. I'm sure if you've watched the other videos you know who he is by now. He's normally really fussy when it comes to feeding, so gets quite scared of the prey. But hopefully he will eat nice and easy. There we go. And he's got it. There he is. He always likes to dance for me. There we go. Oh, stay there. So this is Boromir, my little rosé tarantula sling, the Grammostola rosa. Don't you come out. Can't get the lid off. There we go. I'll get the water. Hey! Just put some fresh water in, and then I'll pop him some fruit flies in, and then that'll be him done. Looks to be doing okay. I did put in a worm for him the other day. He didn't eat that. So I'll just pop him some flies in. There we go. Lovely jubbly. There we go. I got some fruit flies. Oh, they're all dripping out. There we go. And hopefully he will eat some of those. Oh, there we go. So that's Boromir. Then we'll move on to my little jumping spider. Now, Phidippus Regius. Gandalf, which you're probably not going to see him. He's in his little nest he's made here. This is a temporary home. I can't lift the lid, otherwise I'm going to destroy his house. So I'm looking for one that I can open at the front. So I'll just open this little lip. I do missed it through there, but I've done that already this morning. So I'll pop in some flies in there. I think he has still got some in there, but we'll top him up. There we go. Oh. There we go. Oh, they're everywhere. There we go. And that is Gandalf. All done and dusted. Yep. So we have 2 blackfire millipedes. I'm not sure of the scientific name. I did have it written down somewhere, but I can't remember it. I have put some sweet potato and some rocket in there yesterday, but they haven't really touched it. But I'm just going to top them up with some leaf litter, as they eat decaying wood and stuff like that anyway. So we'll pop some of them in. I do think we have some babies in here as well, so hopefully there'll be quite a few more in the future for us to look at. I'll see if we can find the other one. There's one in the corkback. But they do burrow. They've made some nice tunnels in this new enclosure of theirs already. Don't want to tip you out. I'm guessing that they're both in there, so we won't disturb them. We have got some other videos of them out and about, so we can pop some shots in. Can you see them? It's a bit dark.
No.
Oh yeah, I think they're both in there. Yeah, on there.
Yes, they are both in there.
Having a little secret hideout. There we go. And that's Pippin and Merry, and how many children they've got hiding in the soil.
Right, we're going to move on to the lizards and geckos, and then later it'll be the amphibians and the reptiles. Here we've got Hermione. Now, if you know anything about crested geckos, they're predominantly on a fruit diet, but they will eat some bugs. Hermione can be a little bit fussy. Sometimes she absolutely snaffles the bugs, and then other times she will avoid them. So let's just see what she does this time. No, I don't think she's going to take this time. So obviously, because they're predominantly on a fruit-based diet, we don't force it. We'll just try her again next week for a bug. However, this guy is Newt, and Newt very rarely ever passes up on a bug. I think once he notices it's here, there you have it. You'll go crazy for it. And that's Newt. Obviously, he's also a crested gecko. Right, as I said, crested geckos are predominantly on a fruit-based diet, and this is what we choose to feed ours. They have Blue River, not River. I don't know what
Blue River
is.
diets, Pineapple Crush.
It's Blue River, but we also have a nice selection of jelly pots. So we alternate or mix and match with those. And all we do, a couple of spoons of the powder, and then a bit of water, or water, or water, depending on where you are. And mix that up until you've got a bit of a paste.
Yeah.
And then pop it out in the dishes. And for those astute ones of you that are going, why the hell is there a tarantula on the side? It's a shed. It's one of the tarantula's molts.
Aragog's in it.
Yep, it's Aragog's molt, most recent one. And that's the one that I use to identify the fact that Aragog is in fact a boy.
There we go, there's Newts. Hermione gets two because she's in a larger enclosure. We did have them together at first when they were younger, and then once we realised that one was male, one was female, we separated them. So,
you'd never keep two males together, but you can. It's a bit controversial depending on who you're talking to, but you can cohabitate female crested geckos, and very young crested geckos will cohabitate as well. And it got to that age where he was starting to bother her. We obviously realised that he was male and decided to separate them. They may go back together at a later date. It's a bit of a breeding program, but that's only a possibility. We'll have to wait and see. Right, and this greedy guy, he knows he's going to get fed. He's seen the bug tub, so he's come over. This is Sirius. He's obviously a bearded dragon. A very greedy bearded dragon. So first I'm going to change his water. As you can see, he's sat here waiting for his snacky snacks. I'm going to make him wait a little bit longer and change his food, change his salad food first. What is on the menu for him today is some rocket with a bit of apple and some sweet potato, or potato, if you want me to say it properly. I'm saying potato.
Potato, potato.
So, nice portion of that there.
Oh, he's on his way out.
It's fine. He won't get far.
Hi. You have to wait.
Back in. Yeah, he is a greedy boy. Boop, boop. Lift up. There we go. But what he's really after is he's seen the bug tubs. And that is his favourite thing. So I'm going to grab him a nice big juicy hopper. Now, if you blink, you might miss him getting this, because as soon as he sees it, bam. Yeah. That is quite a big prey, but I know he can manage it. I know he'll be fine. He will just chew it up into little bits. That's quite a big prey item for him, really, though. And what I am going to do for him, I'm going to put a smaller one. I'm going to pop it in for him to hunt down a little bit later on as a bit of enrichment. But whilst he's eating that little snacky snack, I will refill his water.
Yeah, and you normally put the calcium powder on his veg, don't you? Yeah,
he normally gets calcium powder every day. I will come back and put it on in a little bit. I just haven't got it ready yet. He normally gets calcium powder every day and some multivits about twice a week, just to give him that calcium so he doesn't end up with MBD or metabolic bone disease. But yeah, he's going to be going in a new home soon, because this one's a little bit small for him, and I don't like the bulb, but I have said that in a previous video, so we'll get him sorted and move him on.
Right, it's been an hour or two and I've took Luna out of the feeding cup. This is Tonks, my ghost mantis. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. Oh, she's not. She might actually be going into molt. I am expecting her to molt soon because the other two have molted. So I think I'm going to leave her and try her in a couple of days. Usually she's straight on my hand and out of the enclosure, so I'm just going to leave her just in case. I'll leave her be. But there's Tonks, my lovely ghost mantis. There we go. Alright, let's feed our little friend Norbert. Oh, when I get hold of the hopper. See if he wants it today. Oh, I've lost it. Look at him, the little chunky monkey now. Sorry,
Norbert's found
Norbert.
it. Sat on his head.
You wanting it? There we go. Good boy. Wah.
Get it, Norb.
Wah. Oh, he's put on some size, hasn't he? Oh, he's a lovely boy. That's Norbert the fire salamander. Let's see if our friend Neville is hungry. Oh,
Oh, big yawn.
oh, what's going on with this?
Drop it near him.
There you go. We normally just chuck them in and let him hunt them down, but we'll see if we can get it on camera for you. Our leopard gecko Neville. He looks really sleepy still. If you're still with us at this point, thank you for watching. We wanted to get as much of the animals on as we could. So sorry it's a long video, but we wanted to get you introduced to everybody.
Right, now we're moving on to some of the snakes. If you're a massive fan of rodents, look away now. Ginny is a really good eater. I think she's missed once in the time that I've had her. There we go. I'm going to make a chase of food a little bit. Right. And when she's got it, what I like to do is get back hold and give it a bit of a wriggle as though it's fighting with her, because that's what obviously would happen in the wild. And then eventually I'll just let go, and obviously the rodent then relaxes, and usually she'll start to eat it properly at that point. Right, in this enclosure we have a royal python called Voldemort. He's a bit of a special case. He has only ever posh fed or drop fed with us. I don't know what it is, I don't know why it is, but he's only ever drop fed. He's only ever actually struck a mouse once, and that's because I startled him with it. And he's actually going to be hid underneath his water bowl. So what I'm going to do is leave it on a plastic tray outside his hide, and he'll come out and take it in his own time. Right, even though I know he'll only posh feed, I like to give him a chance to be a normal python. And I'll pop his food there, give it a wiggle. I like to let him know it's there. Usually we'll pop out and give it a bit of a sniff. You might see his head stick out the gap. So you can just about see his snoot there popping out. Giving it a good sniff. Yeah, gone and hid, but like I said, he will eat once he's in privacy.
My little baby Nagini, waiting for her food. There we go. She's a good eater. Oh, she missed. Try again, darling. Good girl. Yep, right. Let's find Gimli, my albino hognose.
Yep.
He's usually
There he is.
A little cobra. Well, thinks he is anyway. There you go. Ah, he's a good boy. Wow.
Look at him, already looking for more. Greedy Gimli. Right, whilst I'm here, let's have a sneak peek next door. There's Nagini, inhaling her lunch. Right, and last of the snakes, by no means least, we have Minerva, who is actually our daughter's snake. Minerva is a little bit feisty at times. Oh, she's doing a good job of hiding today. Oh, a very good job of hiding.
She in the skull.
She's going to just pop out on me, I think. She is not in the skull. Historically, she has hid herself in the substrate, so guessing it's just another case of that. So I'm going to remove a lot of the stuff. Yep, I know where you are. Now the reason I'm using the tongs to search for her is because she's at the, look at that little head peepee there.
Oh God, let me zoom in.
She can be
We see you.
a little bit bitey. Which is quite typical of little snakes. Now, she usually readily strikes her food, but half the time we have to just drop feed and leave it in for her because she decides, no, I'm going to give it warning strikes, and then when it's sat down she goes along and eats it. So I'm only going to hold it here for a minute, see whether she comes out for it. Right. Don't think she's going to come out for it. So what I'm doing is leaving it in that tub. And I'm going to have a little bit of a rummage in the substrate here to encourage her to peep out. Where's your tail? Ah, there it is. There we go. Come on.
Yeah, not all the snakes are due an upgrade apart from Voldemort. We're waiting for the enclosure that Voldemort's in. We're waiting for them to come back into stock, and then they will all be moved into the next size enclosure. So if you're thinking that some of the enclosures that they're currently in are a little small, it's because they are due their upgrades. It's just when we can get a hold of them.
Yeah, we're looking to put them all in uniform PVC enclosures. And they've actually gone out of stock at the stockists where we usually get them from. So, like Jade said, we're waiting for them to come back in, which they've assured us that they are going to get them back in soon. So once they come back in, we will get them, upgrade them all, and we'll do a video about it.
Let's find Mr. Sprout.
Yep, we're now moving on to the...
See, there is still some bugs in here, because he's could be a bit of a pain to feed at times.
amphibians.
I think he's in here. Yep, there he is. Hi. Wakey wakey, Mr. Sprout. Wakey wakey. Don't bite my fingers. Right. Sorry, there we go. Right. Let's see. Got him a nice juicy hopper. Hopefully he'll eat. No, unfortunately he didn't eat. Well, he did. Garvey put him in the water because he was being fussy as usual, and we decided to just leave him there to have a soak whilst we fed Alistair the chubby frog. And when we turned round, the hopper was gone and we didn't get it on camera, fortunately, so sorry about that. Maybe next time. And there's Alistair.
Rudy, Mr. Moody.
A little chubby frog. Let's see if he'll... Oh. There we go. Oh, hang on. Oh, you missed it. Try again. Bloody hell. Get in there. Oh. Well, that was easy. Oh. There's Alistair. There is Trevor, my albino Pac-Man frog. He's a greedy goatser. There we go. Yum yum.
Can I just ask?
Yeah?
What's a greedy goatser? I've heard of gutsy Gerther and greedy guts, but not a gutsy Gerther.
He's very greedy. I have my own language.
Nonsense, it's called.
There we go. I'll give him another one. He'll just eat and eat and eat. Last one. Oh. Is that how dare you call me greedy? I don't want it now. And he's still swallowing.
Still eating his last.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.